Well, it's a bleary-eyed morning. I'm not hungover. We had a very late night last night. Well, late for Toon and I. We are normally early birds, but we climbed into bed just shortly after midnight last night because we had a late evening goat birth. Thankfully, Tangmo pulled through. We were chuffed to bits for her because she lost her first pregnancy, which was twins, and it was very important that we were with her during this pregnancy because there's an increased risk or likelihood of them of a nanny rejecting her kids when they're born if they've had stillborns first time around. They don't know what to do, and they think another dead one's going to come out. So she did in fact reject the big lad. With Toon's called Long Gong, which is a fruit out here. She wanted a fruit as a name because mum is Tangmo and that's a watermelon out here, and he's very, very long, so we thought that was perfect. But what a day, guys. Let's show you this. It's better than my mug shot, isn't it? Any day of the week, that. Yeah, so yesterday it started off a little bit later than it is now. I came to let the goats out, and Yo-Yo had given birth, so that's her third boy. Huge lad. So we've got a thing with the boys. Whoever's with them when they're born gets to name them. So I called him Kong, and then little Natasha, just as we're putting them away for the evening last night, she was going into labour, and by the time we'd put everyone in their rooms, she'd popped out a little girl who's been sponsored by a kind gentleman that sponsored previously Owenetta, our first girl to get sponsorship. Someone's been asking if we've seen the Mekongs. I just saw a bell wave out there, quite easy to spot. Thankfully nothing's been hooked. I've only been doing a little bit of short session fishing. You might have seen the last video. It's not doing very well actually, quite gutted. I know not everyone's into fishing. Never mind. Right then. So we just couldn't stay up any longer last night, but we had two more goats that are quite near to giving birth. I just wanted to come down and check them and the kids that were born yesterday. Here's Blackjack in the morning. In the end here, she's very close. All right, Blackjack, good girl. So I'm not going to let them out because it's still too early. Everywhere's still wet. But I just want to do a quick check. No way they want to get up yet anyway. Hello, Tomo. You're doing well, girl, aren't you? Hey? Look at you. Get some treats today, girl, didn't you? It's one for the goat farming. Goat jelly beans first thing in the morning. Hello, Natasha. Done the herd proud, girl, you have. Very protective mum over there, Yo-Yo. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. How you doing? Hey? Alright, onesie. Here's the twins from a few days earlier. Good girl. Okay. Let's get these on camera now because they are beauties. Look at him. Like a little reindeer. Tongue-tay. And creamy. Right. Check Blackjack. How are we doing, big girl? Hey? Oh, don't pee on camera. Hey? Good girl. Today, is it? Let's get them all out of the way in one day, eh? Alright, Sam. Can't hit anyone being in there, can you? Molly and Ziggy. They get their own room without their mum now? Oh no, mate, sorry. You got to give your mum a break. The lovely big cuddly Aranetta. First girl born on the farm. Alright, Sherbet. You got a smile for early morning? Not normally early morning, get no. Alright. Ruby. So proud of you, Tangmo. There's Tattoo. She's not due yet, but she's got her own room for a while. She was one of the girls that had a bad leg break that Toon fixed. There's the beautiful Cleo. Alright, darling. You're on birth watch today, girl, aren't you, hey? You and Blackjack. The adorable Heidi. Still a while yet for you, isn't you, girl, eh? And Toon's little April. Squeaky April. Alright, girl. April features in our next video that I took quite a while ago, but I must admit I didn't do the editing for a long time. It was quite hard for me to do because April's mum was PJ, Toon's favourite goat, the first goat that she ever picked for the farm, and we had to dispatch her, and Toon took it upon herself to do the dispatching, so I did a video on it. I didn't show it her doing the deed, but it was a drama day, that's for sure, and I've made a video for people that are thinking about keeping goats or other livestock, and just trying to cope with dispatching animals that you love. So yeah, it's not easy viewing, but some of you, I'm sure, that are into farming and getting into farming might find it beneficial to watch that. I certainly wish we'd been able to watch something like that when we were looking at getting into goats. Alright, Coffee. Only just pregnant, but you're in here because you keep jumping in everyone's room. The spot is very soon. Still holds the record for the biggest boy ever born on the farm. Looks like she might beat her own record this time. Alright, Hooter. How are we doing? Not that friendly, are you? No. They don't all love me. It's sort of like one way. Right, I think that's it. I'm gonna now leave the building and come back later. Dicing to death this morning, actually getting up and not making Mrs. Crabtree her early morning coffee and come and see the goats first, but I just wanted to make sure that there was no dramas. Certainly if there's a goat birth in the wee small hours, the temperature does drop out here. Yeah, even in Thailand it gets cold. So yeah, if a mum hasn't cleaned their newborn kid adequately, and they're still wet, or they lay down in afterbirth, stuff like that, then they can die from the cold. We've had 2 die over the 3 years from that. And, it's worth it. It's all worth the effort, isn't it? Am I going to be too late? Mid-morning now. Cleo's in labour. Toon's in there. The beautiful Cleo. This hopefully will be her second child. Oh, good girl, Cleo, eh? Good girl. Good girl.
Oh, the break early, isn't it?
Good girl. You know the score, didn't you, eh? Eh?
Go, please. Look.
Yeah, she had a boy last time, didn't she?
Yeah.
Chicha.
Bang, look, bang. Good.
Keep going, girl. Keep going. You don't see all that gunk, do you? I'll put the camera back on in a few minutes if it all goes well.
Oh, just put leg back in. Bang. Good. Bang, look, bang, bang, bang. Good girl, good girl. No, not bite. Bang, look. Good. That's it. Good, good. Bang.
Just got to be careful they don't jump around and
No, she don't do that.
hit the baby on the side of the wall or sit on the baby. Doing a good job, Cleo. Eh? Not done yet, girl. They're in the diving position though. Just seen the head. Just having a bit of a break. They normally have a break once the legs are out, and
Oh, they'll cry a lot, isn't
once the head's out, it's pretty quick after that normally.
it? Good girl, good girl.
Not long, Cleo. Not long, girl.
Yeah, but don't bite. Paw. You think I shouldn't help?
No, not yet.
ลูกสาวค่ะ เย้
Boy or girl?
เร็ว
Wow, it's a big girl.
That's it. Good girl.
Beautiful.
Right. Well done, well done. I don't think she's gonna have another one now with
No,
this
no.
child.
Definitely just that one. I only thought she'd have one, but I didn't think it'd be this big. Both looking so healthy. Wow. Super strong straight away, isn't she? Well, we're going to celebrate with a fine brew. We used to celebrate every goat birth with a beer, but now we've got over 50 girls. It's not really doable, is it? Right, so less than 10 minutes. Have a look at this. Less than 10 minutes since she was born. Get your brew, missus.
I don't know what 10 minutes yet.
Well, you're right. 7 or 8 minutes. Right, let me swing the camera around properly then. Unbelievable. This is a new record for attempted standing. She's up. She is up. Before.
Now, normally an hour.
Well, Tangmo's long gone was over an hour, wasn't he? She's done it in 7 or 8 minutes. Wow.
Still soaking wet, but she stand up.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That is a stunning little girl. Mind you, her mum's bloody gorgeous anyway. That's why I called her Cleopatra.
What I call her?
Toon's called an Angela. Angela. Well, it comes from angel, doesn't it? that. That's what it's all about, isn't it, eh? Like a little teddy bear. Well done, Cleo. Big treats for you today, girl.
I'm so happy we got girl.
Yeah.
Girl from Creole. Amazing. But I don't want to put her in a booby though.
No, she's not going to be long.
She's nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. She tried to push her head. Miss again. ฮะตัวเดียวตัวใหญ่อีตัวนี้โดดออกไปกินแล้วน่ะเอาไปไหนอ่ะเนี่ยเลยShe nearly there. Look at that tail.
Okay, that's it. So just a feel-good factor video, because as I said, the next one that's coming, it is ready. I've just got to upload it. It's very much the opposite to this one. So if you're not up for that sort of thing, then I don't know. Watch this one twice.